Hey guys, welcome to another Dragon Ball Super episode discussion. Today we're going to be looking at the newest episode 22, episode 22. And this changed up the pace of Resurrection F quite a bit. As we saw in the previous episode, Toguma basically got super crazy strong for basically just being a punching bag for Frieza for every day for 4 months, and it made him ridiculously strong. And you see him flaunting in front of Sorbet, saying that even if when he becomes commander, he'll make him a gatekeeper or some stuff. And of course, that makes Sorbet quite upset. Piccolo's the first one to challenge him, and he swiftly gets his arm ripped off, and he's able to regenerate it, obviously, but it takes a good bit out of him. And Gohan steps up, Toguma flaunting some more, saying how strong he is, and just out of nowhere, Gotenks comes and basically just headbutts Toguma right in the crotch. And pretty funny scene. Just sends him flying down, and Gotenks, taunting him. And just as soon as, basically as soon as he gets there, Gotenks splits back into Goten and Trunks. Kind of disappointing. I was hoping for a little bit more action here. Frieza recognizes Goten or as Goku's son, and he remembers Trunks. Well, this version of Trunks as well. He remembers the future Trunks that killed him. He doesn't say this is young Trunks. He probably just thinks it's related to him because he doesn't know that the Trunks that killed him was from the future. And this is a problem I have. Okay, so basically the Ginyu frog just came up and wrote in their like kind of alien language change, which made Toguma say it and say change, and that performed his change bodies technique for Ginyu. So that doesn't make any sense though, because Ginyu needed to be the one to say change, not just someone he was facing. That's why he had that voice translator. That's why you need that voice translator that Bulma made. So if he could do that the entire time, why didn't he just go up to anyone and write the word change in the ground and have that person say it? I don't know, maybe. But it doesn't quite make sense anyway. And so we get Ginyu in Toguma's body saying the history of how he got to the way he was, and Frieza's instantly pretty pleased with this, just with their history together. And pretty interesting to see Ginyu fighting again. Just knocks the crap out of Piccolo, Gohan, Tien, Roshi, everyone, just without any effort, and saying how much he's really appreciating his his new body. He's never ever going to change again because he just loves his body so much. And Frieza just kind of like, yeah, he's back, but he's still kind of freaking weird. Bulma has a little funny dialogue about how, she remembers Ginyu the frog and doesn't want to talk about it. And this is the part where they attempt to call Whis to bring Goku and Vegeta. And we go back to Beerus's planet, and we see Beerus eating some pizza. And Whis says something like, don't you think it's a little bit too early to send them back to that place? And Beerus says, no, they need to get strong so they can play with me, which is pretty funny. And we see that, Goku and Vegeta are in this space, which Goku kind of calls, it's very similar to the hyperbolic time chamber. And it's just, godly ki is just everywhere in this room. This room is going to help them, control. They can only move in this room if they control their ki enough so it's not just leaking out of their bodies. And that's quite interesting, and get some This scene, I wish would have gone on for a bit longer. Uh, Apparently, this place is very similar to a hyperbolic time chamber. Room, if time goes by different, uh, gravity's different. Good training room. Then we see Gohan turn Super Saiyan to face off against Ginyu, and he quickly, bests Ginyu, but then he takes mercy on Ginyu, and that sends Frieza back into flashback of how Goku was a weak, quote unquote, weakling and had mercy on Frieza, and that just like just struck a nerve with Frieza and just like had to just instantly start torturing Gohan. Just a little piece of revenge, just shooting like all these little death beams like straight through his body, all over him. Pretty much just killing him, but just very, very slowly. Then Gohan falls to the ground. And then Frieza's just about to make the final kill shot, but then Piccolo gets in the way, and very old-fashioned Piccolo sense, and takes the final shot right through the chest, and see him collapse with a big gaping hole in his chest. Is he dead? Does he die? Is he going to come back? I don't know. Find that out in the next episode, probably. And we don't see any Piccolo in this preview, but we do see that they're going to be wrapping up the Ginyu fight in the next episode, and that Goku and Vegeta finally come back to Earth to face off against Ginyu, and then Frieza. Frieza evolves to his final form, but not his golden form, and then we'll see Goku versus Frieza. Still no sign of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Maybe we'll see some of that next episode. Maybe their transformation to that in the Golden Frieza fight might be their first time. I don't know, but we'll find out next time. Until then, thank you for watching.